Hi guys, John here again with another video. Today's podcast is about grief. Now this is really about an experience that happened to me, but please, if you've got anything you want to share with us to do with this topic, please comment below and I'll do my best to answer them and help if I can in any way. Now grief touches all of us at some form or some time in our lives. And it's probably the most traumatic thing that most of us will ever go through, and including myself, so far in my life anyway. My mother passed away in front of me July 22nd, 1982, about 10:05. She was sleeping in my room back then because I had a TV, because back then TVs were like, you know, a big luxury. I suppose they still are, but you know, they were in the 80s. They were even bigger luxury. And I happened to have a black and white TV in my bedroom. So because she was ill, I let her sleep in my room until she could watch TV. And anyway, so she was ill for about 12 hours before she passed. I had a doctor there the night before, and my mother was like blue, almost her lips and all blue. I remember, her hands were blue. I can't remember. I remember part of her blue. I had a doctor come around and said that she had food poisoning, and by pure coincidence she had ate something different to me, so we thought, oh, it's down to that. So anyway, I'm not going to dwell too much on this. Anyway, the next day around the time I said, she passed away in front of me, and it was a massive, obviously huge blow to me in my life, because even though she'd always been ill, she was a heart trouble. You didn't expect your mother to pass away at the age of, like, I think she was 41, so you just didn't expect it. And, you know, it was a massive shock. So anyway, as I said in my trauma video, I don't want to repeat it all here again. If you want to watch that trauma video, then obviously you can, and you can see more in depth about it there. Over the last few years, my mother's made herself known to me in different ways, and basically a lot of the grief I had for her is sort of gone because I know that she's still here. But moving back to the time around when she passed away, for about 8 to 9 years after she passed away, I kept sensing her presence close to me. For up to 8 or 9 years, it was really close to me. And then it was like, all of a sudden it wasn't there, and the sort of the thing that came in my head was something like, is that I didn't need her to be there now, or something like that. I can't remember the exact words now. Something like this. So anyway. So, I've never dreamt about that moment. I haven't even had nightmares about that moment. I've obviously talked about it, yes, about the moment when she passed away. I've not relived it in any form. It's never even come into my mind until last night. I just lie down, close my eyes, try to meditate a bit, and literally within seconds, I was back in my old room. My mother was there, basically about to pass away. And I remember thinking to myself, it was about to come into the bit about the trauma, the grief come in. But this time I remember thinking to myself, it's okay, I know you're going home. I know it's fine, you're going home. And that came in my head at that crucial moment when she's gone. And then I sort of like pulled away a bit, you know, like a consciousness does. You realise what's going on, and then I was able to re-emerge myself back into it. And then I could sense to the left of me, my mother was there, a soul, a spirit. And I realised that she was showing me through this, I don't know, whatever you call it, I had last night, dream. I wasn't dreaming, I was awake. I don't know, vision, visitation, whatever you call it. She was basically showing me that she was there with me when it happened. But obviously at the time I didn't know this, didn't experience this, because I was too wrapped up in my grief. But she showed me last night that she was there with me, and obviously with what I experienced with her presence, sensing her presence, with hindsight now, it makes total sense. So I'm just sharing this because this happened to me. Please, if you've got anything, chances of anyone having anything similar, was 1,000,000 to 1, but if you have, please let me know if you were able to, willing to want to share them. As I say, this really it was like quite a wow moment with me last night. And I also, after it happened, I just felt something had changed. I don't know what, but I just felt like a shift. I just can't describe it. Something had changed. Maybe in the next few days I'll become aware what it was. I don't know, but something just changed. I don't know what. But anyway, just not going to waffle on anymore about it. I just thought I'd share it with you. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this. So until next time, guys, but you all bye for now. Stay safe.